everyone, it's me, Rachel. So, as far as gardens go, this is probably going to be the last one of the year. Maybe. Although our 10-day forecast, it's looking like we still have a few days before we go into another freeze. So, we'll see. Anyway, I do want to show you my mums. And I think I've showed you these before, but they weren't bloomed then. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, I think. Anyway, when we first moved here, we went to the food pantry, and a lady had given us these. They were in pots, and they were done blooming. They had them at the church, but they had already passed their bloom phase, and so she asked if I'd like them, and I said, absolutely. So she gave them to me. And here they are, and they were just little plants. They keep getting bigger and bigger every year in this raised bed, and I just love them. I think they're just absolutely beautiful. Okay, hold on, and let me show you the greenhouse. And here we are. There is virtually nothing to see in here. Everything has basically been taken to inside the house. And I will show you the plants when I go in. I also want to show you what, I don't know if you can see it up there, but there's some squirrels that are going from one tree to another. Anyway, they're following each other, and now they're over in here. You can kind of see them. They're going to the bird feeder. They like to eat the bird seed. Anyway, as you can see, there's a bunch of yellow leaves up in there. They look pretty nice. Okay, and here is what remains of the garden, the raised bed and the stuff in the ground. And it's still growing, kind of. Let's get up close and personal. So as you can see, the tomato vines are slowly going away because of the cooler temps, but I still have some tomatoes that are starting to blush. I keep taking them off the vine as they start to blush. They've been fine. They haven't been, there's some more back in there. I haven't had an issue with them being frozen or anything. And look at this. There's even still flowers on the tomatoes over here. So I'm going to go around this way. The tomatoes down here never did anything. And I don't know if you can see it. There it is. So there's my green zucchini, and there is a crooked neck squash growing. There's another bloom. There's another, let's see, right, where's my finger? There, a crooked neck growing. Let's see, there is another thing growing right here. Let's see if I can get the, I don't think it's gonna get big enough to do anything. There's a few of them growing now, of course. This is the pole bean. So it really took off. But I haven't seen any pole beans. Maybe they're somewhere hidden. I don't know. Okay. So then we still have the 3 steps up to the top of the berm, but no further. And the foliage is starting to die back. I'll show you this when the leaves are gone so you can get more of an idea. I might even go to the top of the berm and walk around a little bit so you can see how much of our property we don't even use. Here's a picture of the outside of the she shed. Charlie left the lights on. He was out here working. Let's see what he was doing. Okay, I think that I explained this, but we have a built-in couch over here. And it's like the size of a cot maybe, only way long. It's really comfortable too. And as you can hear right now, it's very quiet in here, which I love. So that entire thing, it's got some painting stuff on it. This entire thing is actually like a chest. So it opens and it has room in there for storage. So we actually are, he's actually building one right here. And it sounds like one of our friends from church has a mattress, a twin mattress that they don't use anymore. And they're trying to get rid of stuff. So it sounds like we may get a mattress from them. And so he's making it so it has a lip here and over here. So when you open it, and I'm going to store, we have tons of blankets and I have no closets upstairs. So they're just sitting on chairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to store the blankets in here. So he is building a twin frame. And so I'm just going to go and put some fluffy pillows and whatnot on here. I'll make some of them because throw pillows are kind of expensive. I can get some from the thrift store, wash them, and then put a new outside on them, essentially. So that will all be storage and a place for someone to sit and relax. Okay, we are here with the chickens and with the rooster, Nancy Grace. Hi, Nancy Grace. This is funny. Nancy Grace, Nancy Grace. Come here, Nancy Grace. Come here. Come here, Nancy Grace. So, Nancy Grace is scared of me because I will go and pick her up. Well, hello. That looks like Chicky's egg underneath you. Can you move for a minute? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. I found another egg. And I think it's one of Chicky's eggs. It's kind of a green color. Hold on. You better run. Okay, hold on for just a second. So these are the 3 eggs that we got today. Yesterday we got 7. So these are 3 more. And 2 of them are from the new girls and 1 of them is from an old girl, I think. So let's see. There is Nancy Grace, our gorgeous rooster. And let me look. Chicky. Chicky. Hi, Chicky. Hi, baby. I love her. Look at her. Oh my gosh, her cheeks are so cute, aren't they? Hi, baby. I don't want her going and pecking my phone. Cheeky. Hi, Mimi. I don't have any things on my hands. And Nancy Grace does not like me because I will pick him up. And he doesn't like me picking him up in front of the girls. You know, because that's not very masculine, right? Okay, I'm back. I am giving you a sneak peek into the house, the upstairs. If you've never seen it, this room has to be completely, we have to like mud the holes. There's like holes everywhere, but not like holes, like screw holes. So you have to do that. It's pink for who knows what reason. And it's about 9 feet long-ish by 12 feet wide. And they converted it into a closet. So we have a walk-in closet. It's a fairly nice sized closet. The dresser came with the house. Right now I have a huge pile of clothes because we were given a bunch of clothes, and some of these are my clothes from the summer. And so I told Charlie, I said, just bring them up, put them on the floor because it's vacuumed, it's clean. And I'll get them hung up or whatever, put in drawers, put in the seasonal pile, whatever. So anyway, this is where I put a bunch of the plants, and I took the shelf out of the greenhouse and put them there. So this is one of the rooms that we're going to be redoing, and it has a string light, as you can see. So Charlie, being an electrician, is going to attach it, you know, put the tubes on the ceiling and down so we have flip lights. And one moment.